Hello, this is Melanie Bray, and I am a student at Full Sail University studying creative writing for entertainment. This is my podcast for art history. I will be interviewing Christopher Ramsey, an instructor at Full Sail. He is, however, much more than that. He is a husband, a father, an artist in his own right, but for me, he is pure inspiration. His inspiration comes not only for the art of writing, but for his downright passion for life and people. He brings a zeal with him to every endeavor that can be contagious if you're open to it. Since the day of our first introduction, he has touched my life and done, said, or written something to give me pause or reflection, laughter, compassion, hope, and inspiration. If I were to get nothing more from my education at Full Sail than what Christopher Ramsey has already given and continues to give, then it is worth the investment. Here are his responses to the interview questions. Question 1. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in a mass-mediated visual world? Mr. Ramsey, I see the role of the visual arts as one that should force us to examine who we are as a culture. Question 2. With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available cross-culturally. Do you believe this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? Mr. Ramsey, I can only answer this question from my own limited perspective. For the last 5 years, I have served on the documentary selection committee for the Florida Film Festival. Each year, I've screened over 300 documentaries. What I have seen over those 5 years has transformed and deepened my understanding of humanity. Documentary storytelling has evolved and benefited from the new digital technology over the last decade and has become a real voice for creative nonfiction visual storytellers. Visual storytellers in this new age can capture the same truth, the same drama, and the same art as the networks, the studios, and the corporate-owned media industry and distribute it via a transmedia pipeline to the world. Examples of this are Hoop Dreams, Man on a Wire, Marwin Call, and Exit Through the Gift Shop. Question 3. What popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? Mr. Ramsey, I'm not sure I understand the question, but I think the iconic Burt Stern photos of Marilyn Monroe are frequently revisited, recently by Lindsay Lohan. The portrait of Che Guevara comes to mind, and on the flip side there are a lot of racial stereotypes and images of graphic violence in both cinema and the game industry. Question 4. Are there particular images that this industry has popularized and or created? Mr. Ramsey, this question seems way too broad. What industry? Perhaps the prior answer works here also. Perhaps the sexy vampire? Question 5. Who is one of your favorite visual artists and or what is your favorite style of visual art? Mr. Ramsey, Van Gogh, Edvard Munch, Edward Hopper. I favor expressionism and realism. Question 6. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Mr. Ramsey, I've always linked my favorite novels to various works of art. I can't read or watch The Grapes of Wrath without thinking about the photos of Walker Evans. In closing, I would like to say that all Mr. Ramsey's responses were written. I wish I had interviewed him personally, as I know there would have been some elaboration and expansion to the questions that simply could not be attained via a written interview. I hope you have enjoyed my podcast, and thank you for watching.